Hey, I'm Pastor Fred. Welcome to the Follow Through. There's one question that I get asked a lot, and the issues could be all different, but it's always like, can I do that? Like, can you do that and still be a Christian? And it's usually something that's a little iffy, you can, let your imagination go wild as to the various things that people will ask me. Can I do that and still be a Christian? And I think a better question might be, do you love Jesus? Do you love him? That was one of his greatest commands, right? That we are to love the Lord with all, he said, love the Lord with all your heart, your soul, your mind, your strength. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. And today, he also says in John 14, verse 15, he says, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. So he's saying, if you love me, you will love God with all that you have, and you'll love the neighbor as yourself. Another commandment that Jesus did, again, always circling back to love one another, love one another, love one another, but also to believe in him, to trust in him. He wants us just to know how much he loves us. And that is his biggest commandment for us. The biggest thing that he wants to be like, that's job one for us, because that's what I want you to be all about, is knowing how much I love you and how much others need to know that, and getting out there and letting people know by how you live, and when you share that truth with them. It's so amazing. Do we really love him? Because I really believe what Jesus is trying to say is if I really love him, if my answer is yes, and my answer is yes, I do, then those commandments become ways for me to express that love. It's not what can I get away with, I would never want to do that. Imagine if I said, could I do this or that and still be married to my wife? Could I do things that disrespect her and that threaten our marriage? Can I still do that and be married to her? And the answer is a resounding no. In fact, I love my wife, and I certainly wouldn't want to do anything that would even remotely hurt her or hurt our marriage or do anything but enhance and strengthen what we have. And so I look at my relationship with God as even more important than that. And I really believe that. Like, that's the primary relationship in my life, is my relationship with God. That I would love him, and not in a fickle kind of adolescent crush kind of way, but in a deep, saying, look, committed, saying, look, he died for me, rose for me, loves me, gives me this gift of life and hope. And so my response is, well, Lord, what can I do? Like how can I live in a way that's going to glorify you, in a way that's going to honor you, in a way that shows and reflects that relationship and that love, not just that I have for him, but even more importantly, his love for me. I want that to be the story of my life, and that's what Jesus is getting at here. It's not a matter of trying to find loopholes and trying to find our way around things, but to say, let me lean into this relationship and who God is, that I might have a different motivation for my life, a different direction for my life. That's what it looks like when we're being transformed, and when our hearts are being renewed by God. It's a whole new way of doing life, where he comes first, and it result in this life of love and service to him and to others. So you have a great rest of your day. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody, and we'll talk to you next time for another follow through.